Where is the base? Mr. Mujahideen fighter, I need you to tell me where the base is. I need a place, which cave, which mountain. Where is it? Ah, silent treatment, huh? I'll change his mind, huh? See, in Soviet Union, we've got the best methods to make the people talk, huh? You're going to regret ever having been caught by the Soviet Union, da? So, last chance. Where is the base? Is that how it is, huh? All right, fine. Let me go bring something out just for you, comrade. Where is it? What is that? Oh, what is it now?
Delivery for him, for this guy.
Hurry up, all right? Hurry up.
The back. Okay.
Yes. Hurry up, all right? We haven't got all day.
I have one for you too, by the way.
For me as well?
Yes.
You shouldn't have.
I think I should.
A hand? Oh.
Bye.
Let me guess, that was from America. Capitalists. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes. Mujahideen fighter, tell me now, where is the base, alright? Where is your base? Still not talking. You just suddenly forgot to speak Russian, huh? Oh, you can speak Russian, yes? Ah, got you. We need to find this base of yours, else we're going to lose the war in Afghanistan. Alright? Fine. Let me bring out Masha. She's a lovely lady, alright? Just stay where you are. Stay where you are. Oh, not again! Oh. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, other one. The other way around, yes. Hurry up, come on!
Also for you.
Oh, it's not a slap.
That's it for my mother. Bye.
Capitalist rubbish! Huh.
That's for me.
I'm sick of these Americans interfering with my business, alright? This is a war just between you and me, my brother. And let me tell you, I am going to make sure that you would wish you were never born. So, where were we? Oh! You would wish that you were born. Oh my gosh. Come close, come close. Yeah. Thanks to these Americans supplied us with weapons, stuff to flee. I must go back to America actually and go thank them actually. Why don't I go do that?
There you are, Israel.
Hey, America.
Israel is so beautiful. Oh, Afghanistan. I was doing nothing. There you
What?
go, little baby.
What is that?
It's just Israel.
My enemy! How could you betray us?
Well, Israel needed some help, all right? So what? Huh? There you go, little Israel. There you go.
This day will never be forgotten. I will have my revenge.
Honey, wake up. You're gonna be late for work.
I don't want to go to work.
Get up. It's gonna be fun. I tell you, you're gonna enjoy it. Why about you just go brush our teeth quickly?
Why do I even marry this lady? Alright, fine.
Enjoy work. Come on, let's go.
Hey.
Let's go. Don't forget. Come back to the bathroom. You have to brush your teeth. Must be quick. You have to hurry up. It's almost late for work.
No.
Rinse your mouth. Don't forget to rinse your mouth.
Darling, I tell you what, you go on ahead to the trade center, alright? I'll meet up with you later. I need a cup of coffee, alright? You can go ahead without me.
Okay. Me too then.
Aren't you forgetting something, wife? That's my daughter.
Thank you.
Catch you later, wife. Love you.
I'll be too. Bye.
This boy whose parents made him come directly home right after school, and when they went to their church, they shook and lurched all over the church floor. You couldn't quite explain it, they'd always just gone there.
I'm walking here. One cup of coffee, please. Thank you.
In the Florida Keys live this morning. John is with us.
I need this kick. I can't go to work like
Let me
this.
tell you, emergency managers and hurricane forecasters will always tell you can run from the water and you can hide from the wind.
Yeah, so?
You've got to get out of the way for storms, or you can usually hide from the wind.
I'm Amanda Lang at the New York Stock Exchange, where we
Yeah,
begin for
say
a
whatever
solid
you want.
open to the trading day.
Thank you.
Futures point to some buying for the broader market and for techs. One sector that could provide a boost to wireless stocks. Nokia is saying it expects to meet earnings targets for the current quarter.
Thank you.
The world's largest mobile phone maker is warning that third quarter sales will be about 5% below the year-ago level. This just
So,
we're looking at
you're off to
very
work,
disturbing
yes?
live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports
Taking
this
a few
morning
videos,
that
yeah.
a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the
Turn up
World
the news
Trade
there.
Center. CNN Center right now is just beginning to work on this story, obviously calling our sources and trying to figure out exactly
that. That's
what
so
happened, but
cool.
Clearly, something
It's not. My
relatively
wife's in the
devastating
Trade
happening
Center.
this morning there.
Really?
The south
Okay.
end of the island
Well, it
of
looks like we'll
Manhattan.
walk back there.
That is,
That's
once
something.
again, a picture of one of the
Just
towers
shut
of
your
the
pie
World
hole.
Trade Center.
Okay, my wife was in the South Tower, luckily. Looks like the North Tower is being some sort of explosion or something.
Plane has crashed into one of the towers there. We are efforting more information on this.
Pick up, Sarah.
Right now,
Pick
we've
up,
got
pick up.
Sean Berton, he is the CNN producer on.
Hello, Sarah.
Sean, President of
Sarah?
Sean, we're on the air right
Ah,
now.
Sarah.
What can you tell us?
I just saw on the news.
Looks like they hit the trade center with something. It looks like there's been a fire. Are you alright? Alright. Yeah. Okay, listen to me, Sarah. I know you're in the other building, but please just get down there, alright? I don't like the idea that you're in that building. Half an hour. You're on the 90th floor. Sarah, just please. I don't like this. Please, just get out, alright? I'll meet you there, alright? I'll be on my way soon, alright? Okay. I love you. My wife's in the South Tower. Yes. I'm going. Waiter, give my tab, please. I'm going now.
Oh, that building. Man,
It's not funny, alright?
this is a video for YouTube. More followers.
Alright, come, let's go.
So yeah, let's go. Okay, oh boy. It's getting much up closer. Come on, this is the expression of these people's faces.
Hey, what happened there on Kite Street? I don't know. Looks like something just hit the tower. It looks like there's a fire. I saw a plane. I saw a plane, boy. Plane. No, I saw a missile. What to believe? Oh my gosh. Come on. Let's keep going. The lens cap is on. Oh. Look at this guy. Yeah. I'll do it for you. You just pinch
That's
it
how
in.
you do it.
Open there.
That's how
I'll be
you do
surprised you didn't even know it was on record. Anyway, what am I saying? We gotta go get to my wife. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh, Sarah. Sarah, get down from there, please. I was on the building, not me.
The expression is so nice on YouTube, you know.
Oh my gosh! The plane!
Whoa, man! You okay?
The plane just hit the South Tower!
Isn't that the building that you're
My wife is in there, yes she is!
Whoa!
Let's pick up the pace, Sarah! Hello, answer me please!
Hey,
Sarah!
yeah!
I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill him. No answer!
Front page!
No answer!
Go! Don't leave me, man! Don't
Sorry,
leave me.
sir, no! People out! Please, let me inside this tower, let me inside. My wife is up there! Sarah, she's up there on the 90th floor! Sorry, no unauthorized personnel, only fire personnel allowed inside.
What about me?
Sarah. Hello? Anybody got a telephone? Landline, anything. I got a landline over here. Thank you.
You okay, man?
Yes, well, I'm not okay.
Emotional support? We got the stuff. Do you know what?
Sarah? Hello? Lines up, listen.
We could have just had to put stuff.
I'll try again. She's in that building on the 90th floor.
You can go. How about we go and try to get her?
Doesn't even matter. She's not even answering.
She could be there, still up there. Let's go. I could just get a kind of video out there. Your wife, you know, a good citizen.
We're gonna go inside the South Tower, go find Sarah.
Yes.
Right, gotta sneak past those firemen.
How you gonna do it? How we gonna do it?
No unauthorized personnel! Alright, sorry.
Some people, be advised. Some people we're setting up an ad hoc emergency post. We get back personnel, okay? We can use more people, but the place is filling up with edges.
I'm coming, Sarah! I'm coming! Hurry
Wait for me! I'll leave you here.
It's locked. There's debris. There's debris in front of the stairs.
Okay, let's go.
No! What are you doing over here, sir? Up! Get down! We're evacuating the building!
What do we do? What do we do?
I gotta go. We can't go.
One more step from there. Come on. Against you powerful.
It's pretty clear at one point, then there's a whole bunch of smoke and gas. I think we just can't squeeze in this building right now. I think you should leave. Everybody else is going.
It's too late.
Just show your power. You can do nothing. Nothing good. Nothing can save my wife. Not even me.
What do we do now?
50 minutes later.
You okay, man? I'm fine. I tried. So we almost did it, man. You know, we almost got to the top floor. Would you believe it?
All I can do is pray and hope. Pray and hope that those firemen know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing, but
Yeah.
I think we're better than them. We almost made it there. If it wasn't for them, we would have met on the top floor.
Listen, they're professionals, all right? It's fine. They'll make it, all right?
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the building's about to fall! The building's about to fall!
Sorry. Goodbye.
Let's get out of here! Get out of here! It's falling! Ah! It's coming!
You okay, man? You almost made it. You okay? I can see so much. Whoa! That was some cool stuff, you know? Can't believe it.
And then he died out there. Luckily you found this restaurant for us to hide in. Sarah! Oh God! I just hope that the firefighters got her out in time. Oh, in fact, you know what? Yeah, my wife, my darling. Sarah? No answer.
You know, before the cops get here, I gotta get going. Sure.
Good luck in all that ash out there. You know what? At a time like this, there's only one other person that I think I might be able to get through to. Hello, Dad?
Hello?
Yes, Dad. If I die today, I love you. I love you, Dad. Please. We're stuck here in New York. Something happened. The buildings came down. It just.
All right, son.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah. I know.
We'll be all fine, all right? We'll be all
No.
fine, all right? I love you, son.
Dad. 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 No answer. You know what? When that second plane hit the towers, that was no accident. And whoever did this, whoever dared to attack the United States, they will pay. And I will have my revenge. you join, partner? You'll believe it. Back in 2001, when they attacked the World Trade Center, I lost my wife that day. Ever since then, that's why I'm here, that's why I fight. To get back at those people who committed such a crime. Marines, let's go, hoorah! So, boys and girls, welcome to Iraq. We're getting ready to prepare for an offensive on Fallujah, a great city, a lot of insurgents. So ever since I arrived in Iraq a year ago, we caught Saddam Hussein, we toppled the government, all seemed great. After Bush ordered the invasion, it looked like we gained a quick victory. However, it looks like that was not the end. A new insurgency broke out. They've been trying to retake their land now, and they come in all forms. Men, women, even children, disguised among the Iraqis, trying to stop us from liberating them and giving them freedom. So I said, we gotta watch out here in Iraq. You never know who the enemy could be. And we're always looking for new recruits, so it looks like there's a bit of an army shortage, as you can see. So, I'm gonna need some volunteers to come and join us in Iraq. Come on, boys and girls, hands up, hands up.
Hey, kid! What you doing here?
Hands up, hands up now! Look, you put it down first now, hands up!
No, you first.
So, you're one of them insurgents, are ya?
Maybe.
It's good to see you face to face. Looks like you hide your face, you coward.
No, I have family to protect.
Oh. Fine. This ain't gonna solve nothing.
Yeah.
I have an idea. We put our guns down, and a better way to settle this is by through a game, yes? Tug of war! Who wants to join us for tug of war? So we're gonna need some volunteers who think they're the strongest, the toughest, able to withstand the might of the enemy. And so, what we're gonna do is, I think, Mr. Insurgent, I'll call a volunteer, then you call one, then I'll call one, then you call one, alright? But you know what? Since I'm so kind, I'll let you go first.
Who wanna join you? Okay, we'll lay you out over there.
Alright, who wants to join the United States Marines? You? Come on up, and you as well. Come on up. Since you chose to, come on up. Right, your turn. Choose somebody.
Okay, come.
You chose the right side, partners. Although one man's freedom fighter is another man's terrorist, or the other way around. Yeah. All right, who wants to join the Marines? Hoorah! Got what it takes, partner. Come on up, come on up. You want to join the Marines? Come on. Yeah, hoorah! Gonna get an hoorah! Good enough. Alright, so, team members, how are we going to do this as a game of tug of war? You guys know how to play tug of war, yes? Yes? You guys know how to play tug of war?
Yes.
For those of you who don't know how to play tug of war, how it works is each side grabs a piece of the rope, alright? Your job is to pull the team from the other side over your side of the rope. Once you've done that, you win. Simple enough, yes? Alright, good. So of course, we can't have them looking like this. We need them to look the part, to be geared up, to be ready to fight, alright? So, I got some stuff for you.
Your wife. They're helping.
It's a little bit old-fashioned. Oh well. You can be from Nam, alright? Here we are. Come on.
I'm on top.
Next! This is very old-fashioned. It's not the Crusades. Well, maybe it is. Anyway, alright, fine, you get this helmet then. Great stuff.
Trying to bend down. Your head is hard.
Alright, teams, are you guys ready for war, partners?
Yeah.
I didn't hear ya. You guys ready for war? Good enough. Alright, insurgents, bring the rope. So each team's gonna grab one half of the rope, and then you guys are gonna try to pull the other team across the middle, alright? Alright, so the center is over here, where the gray is. Just a little bit more this side, a little bit more this side, just come here. Soldiers! Before we start, we're gonna need a war cry, alright? We're gonna need a nice war cry. So between you guys, a war cry is like a shout that you do before battle. It needs to sound scary and intimidating, alright? So between you, think of a cool little war cry. It can be a sentence, it can be one word, anything. Iraq. You guys are
Sacrifice my life for Iraq.
Alright, insurgents, are you ready?
I rock with Iraq.
Don't give it away yet, okay? Alright, Marines, let's hear our war cry first. Give us the war cry!
It's the one that
What?
It's the what happened to your wife.
Oh, I see. You dare cross that bridge, huh, partner? Nice and vicious, nice and vicious. Alright, give them a round of applause for the United States Marines.
We won! We won!
Hold on, Marines. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. That was great. So teams, we're going to do a best of 3, alright? So, we're going to do 3 rounds. Whoever wins the most of those rounds is going to be the winner of tonight, alright? The winner of the War on Terror. So, Marines, you ready? Yeah! Insurgents, you ready? Yeah! 3, 2, 1, go! Dead, go! Dead, go! No! Insurgents win. This time, Mr. Insurgent, I challenge you. We're going to join our teammates now, alright? Let's go! Make space for us, make space.
Your little one is kind of full. Your little one is a medieval knife. Hey, try to stop, little one.
This time, we're going to need the audience to give us a countdown.
We won! We won!
Come on with me, Maria. Give us the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! It's a tie! Give them a round of applause. Stand up, stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, give the volunteers one more round of applause. Okay, volunteers, you can keep your stuff. I'll need this. You guys can go and see it again.
Look at our rod.
I felt that. I felt that. It felt like the whole of Kuwait lighting up in the first Gulf War.
Yeah, Garry, we talk about people not breaking this thing.
Get it strong. Get an actual rope, not a hose pipe. Actually, a rope is actually more breakable than a hose pipe, but it depends how big the hose pipe is.
Right, so, Mr. Insurgent.
Yeah.
Technically, that last round was a tie.
Yeah.
We still got to know who's the overall winner, with you guys having 1 point. I think the best thing is for us to go 1-1. Who wants to see us 1-1 on Tug of War? Yeah! Audience, we need you guys to call one more round of applause. But first, let's just get the yes. So, Insurgent, you ready, partner?
Yeah.
Marine, you ready? Yes, I am. Good. Give us the countdown.
1, 2, 3.
Go! Hoorah! Hoorah! your team put up there, Mr. Insurgent?
Yeah, you're good.
Nice, you guys are good. But we still got a war to get back to, alright? And that will ultimately decide between us two who's the better man.
Of course.
Alright, to war.
Okay.
Stack up, stack up, stack up. Alright, boys, we're gonna assault this building here room by room, alright? First, tap the shoulder next one, appointment. I'll go in first. Then we get some nades inside the top deck over there. Alright. Ready, ready? Breaching, breaching! Get down, get down! Got an ID. We got an ID on the ground. Radio command, we got IDs full in this building. What are we gonna do? We're gonna airstrike this building. Bring the whole damn place down, alright? Okay, boys, we're getting back out. We're gonna airstrike this place. Too hot, too hot. Get out, get out. That's it! That's it! Come on! We leveled that whole gun building down. Right, Marines? We got more buildings to clear, alright? On me! On me!
سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله
I'm gonna get revenge.
إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إنها
Breaching! Hands up, stick him up! Stick him up now! Stick him up! Stick him up!
Eagle 1, first strike, you have permission to engage the target.
Yeah, you're an airstrike. They don't order an airstrike on this building, did they? Told them to cancel the airstrike because we're
Airstrike!
Get down!
Are you crazy, man?
Stick him up!
You first.
You first!
You first.
You first.
I'm hurt.
I'm not hurt.
So you first.
We're stuck in this building.
Yeah. You know how to get out? You know how to get out?
You know how to get out. It's your home. It's your place.
It's your bum.
I'll tell you what. Since we're stuck in here together, Mr. Surgeon, let's call a quick truce, all right? I put on my gun, you put on your gun, and we find a way to get out of here, and then we walk away like this never happened, all right? Is that a deal?
But what about my wife?
You want my wife? She was in the Twin Towers when your people struck us.
My wife was in the building that recently just blown.
Well, you were the one who started this war, right? You were the one who provoked us.
Don't get into Arabic affairs.
Arabic affairs, that's meddling in Arabic affairs. You were meddling in American affairs. I guess we did meddle in Arabic affairs. Well, fine.
Do you have
Stuck
anything for my
inside,
leg?
stuck inside here together. We're gonna get out of here.
America got all this medical stuff. Do you have any medical stuff in my leg? It's kind of broken.
I'm not a medic.
So where are the medics?
It's all because of you that we're stuck inside here. We're probably gonna die now. And now I wouldn't have thought that by today that I'd die right inside this room with my enemy here.
I never thought that too. But look now, I'm half bleeding leg. And you ordered a bomb on this building while you were inside.
And you struck us first.
You started it first. Can't believe it.
You know what? You know what?
What? What must I know?
Oh yeah? I think that over here, it's because of what you've done to my people, what I've done to your people.
What you've done to my people, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You know what? I will have my revenge.
Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth?
You said you'd have your revenge.
I did say that.
That's what I've been saying all these years, ever since 9/11.
That's what I've been saying ever since the beginning. The start of all of this. You guys get into our affairs.
You know, this whole time, we've just been on this seesawing. To and fro, to and fro. I'll get revenge and I get revenge and you get revenge and I get revenge. It's just never ending.
Yeah,
My brother, this conflict between our people is not going to end if we don't end it right now.
how do you think we should end it right now?
Throw our guns up into the sky.
Okay.
Come on, brother.
Don't you
All
talk
these
like that?
years in Afghanistan with you guys and the Russians and us in 9/11 and our wives. I'm sorry what I did to your wife.
I'm saying for what we did to you.
Sorry, my brother.
Sorry.
It's control, and your thoughts
Now we got to figure out how on earth we're gonna get out of this place, all right? How are we gonna get out of here?
What was that?
Delivery, please. I hope you have some shovels for us or something. Oh, I hope it's a shovel.
From the UN.
Ugh.
Bye-bye.
You know what? I guess we kind of deserve that. We deserve that. That brings us to the end of our skits. Thank you so much for coming. Come on, Mr. Surgeon. I don't hate you that much. Embarrassing me, alright?
Much better.
Much better. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's true. The war on terror, as it became known, lasted for many, many years, and all had seeds and roots all the way back in the 1980s. So it's true. The Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan in 1979, and they fought a 10-year war all the way up until 1989, trying to make Afghanistan a communist member. The people in Afghanistan, of course, resisted them furiously, and they formed a group of fighters called the Mujahideen, who decided to wage a holy war against the Soviet Russians. However, the United States, being enemies with Russia, knew that they could not just stand by and watch watch the Soviets invading yet another nation. So the United States sent in aid and lots of weaponry into the Mujahideen fighters. Stinger missiles were the most popular because they were effective at bringing down the Soviet helicopters. And so of course, eventually in 1989, the Soviets had to pull out of Afghanistan, having no gains in this costly war. The Mujahideen had won their victory. However, at the same time in the 1980s and 1990s, the United States was also too not only involving itself in Afghanistan affairs, but also many other affairs in the Middle East. And of course, to much the disgust of the Mujahideen, the United States was supporting Israel, our enemy of the Arabs, ever since 1948. And so of course, the Mujahideen was furious with the United States for doing this. And one such certain man was a Mujahideen fighter who had this great angst against the America for supporting its enemies. This man's name was Osama bin Laden. And so of course in 1988 he founded a new movement called Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda translates to the base. Osama bin Laden was relatively unknown, and he started to wage a new type of warfare against America and the West in revenge for the West meddling in Arabic affairs. And he would initiate bombings on Tanzania. Even the World Trade Center in 1993, there was already a bombing before 9/11. However, did you know that it was already 5 years before 9/11 happened that the plans were being drawn up? In 1996, one of Osama bin Laden's followers, Garry, presented the plan to strike 2 buildings into New York, the heart of world trade and the heart of the Western power, the World Trade Center. So of course, bin Laden approved the plan in 1996, and plans were eventually made up. Plans for 4 planes to be hijacked in mid-flight and sent to the United States in a mission to try and destroy as much and damage as much as they could. So as the plans were drawn up, Osama bin Laden was waging this new war called terror. You see, recently the invention of VHS tapes, as we found out, was quite a new invention on the block, and Osama knew to utilize this very well. So he would send videos scaring America into submission. And so of course, it all heightened onto the morning of September 11th, 2001. The plan essentially was to send 4 planes into 4 targets. The first 2 targets was the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York. The third target was the Pentagon, the symbol of American military might. And the third target is unknown because the 4th plane never got to its destination. But many theorize that it was headed for the Capitol in Washington, D.C., to the White House potentially. So on the morning, the terrorists knew that they had to take planes that were headed all the way on routes, all the way to the west of the states, because they started all the way in the east. And because these planes were headed across the whole of the states, they were fully fueled, making them literal time bombs. And so of course, as the hijackers went into their planes, mid-flight, they took over. Flight control heard of these, they lost connection and lost contact with their planes. They didn't know what was going on. And so of course, eventually in New York, at 8:46 in the morning, the first plane struck the North Tower. People at first thought that this was maybe an accident. Maybe a plane accidentally flew into the building. However, when the second plane reached its targets at 9 in the morning, hitting the South Tower, at that very moment, the whole of the United States knew it was no accident. And so of course the United States military began to scramble jets in a fear that there would be more to come, which they were, because eventually the next flight that was hijacked headed straight for the Pentagon. And after 10 o'clock, the plane flew straight into the side of the Pentagon, killing all the people inside as well as those in the Pentagon. The 4th plane, intended, as they theorized, for Washington, D.C., the people on board resisted the hijackers, and of course a struggle ensued between the hijackers and the attendants of the flight. And eventually the hijackers, in panic, flew their plane into the ground near Pennsylvania, never reaching its target. And so of course later in the day, the President George Bush made an announcement to the nation in great grief and a moment of silence, and also knowing that this was the beginning of a new war. You see, George Bush was not wrong. A new war did indeed start, and the next month, George Bush invaded Afghanistan with his military. And so, of course, they believed that Al-Qaeda was hiding in Afghanistan, which it was. And so after the invasion, funny enough, Al-Qaeda had links all over, and they just simply moved next door. And so, of course, nobody knew what to do and how to fight this new war on terror. So, of course, the US, being its military might and the power in the world at the time, addressed violence with violence. They believed that to go into another country, to give it freedom through violence, was the answer. And as we found out, it often didn't go so down well with the people. They began an insurgency. And following March 2003, the United States now invaded Iraq. For an old enemy, Saddam Hussein, who was the president of Iraq, they already had gone for him back in the first Gulf War back in 1991. However, he was not ousted from power, but now the US had a new reason to go into Iraq. They believed that Saddam Hussein might be able to create nuclear bombs, as well as hiding and providing refuge for Al-Qaeda terrorists. And so, of course, the United States had its reason to go invade Iraq. Remember when the postman delivered a letter from the United Nations, which was a big slap? I kind of deserved that because it was actually an illegal invasion. The first Gulf War was legal, but the second one, the United Nations didn't approve. That's why the British weren't really allowed to help in full force as well. And so, of course, the Iraq War had started. And within a month, Saddam Hussein and his army were toppled by the superior American military. However, like I said, when you try to fight people with violence to give them freedom, they will fight back in retaliation. And so an insurgency broke out that would last the next decade. The whole of the 2000s decade was symbolized with the insurgency war in Iraq. United States Marines would be sent in the hundreds to go into clearing houses room by room. The biggest battle, the Battle of Fallujah, in the final scene, happened in 2004, where the insurgents were hidden throughout the whole city. The Americans, yes, they managed to oust the insurgents out at a great cost, but the insurgents just simply evacuated into the countryside, never to be seen again. So, of course, this war would last all the way until 2011, when Barack Obama, having had enough, would pull troops out. And so that would be the end of the Iraq War. Not often in history do we witness events that change the whole world within a single day. And of course, as you know, I was born in the year 2000, so I was actually around when the world changed in 9/11. And I actually have a little story from my own personal background of 9/11. Yes, I wasn't there, yes, I wasn't in New York, but the story goes that my mother, it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon by the time it was 8 o'clock in the United States, in New York. And my mom had the news turned on. I was a small little baby. I was a year and a half old, playing with my little blocks. And then my mom came into the room to find me building blocks of towers and bashing them down again. And she looked on the news, and to her horror, the Twin Towers had been struck by 2 airplanes. So indeed, I have my own personal story from 9/11. Sadly, I don't remember. But it's not often that these events that change our lives, that change the whole of history, affect our own lives. And so, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I remember a whole year ago when we started in the Stone Age, and indeed we arrived here into the modern times, the 21st century. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a really incredible journey, and I just want to give each and every single one of you a huge thanks for your support and for coming along. So, Mr. Insurgent, let's take a bow for the audience. Come on. 1, 2, 3, bow! Thank you, and another one. 1, 2, 3, bow! Before you go, ladies and gentlemen, I've been waiting for this. Oh yes. The past year that many of you have attended most of the days, there's a little bit of hidden gems in Stone to Steam that I thought I'd reveal just a few today, and the rest you can go look for yourself on the YouTube channel. So did you know that throughout all of the shows, for exactly a third of all the shows, at one point in the show I was sleeping as my character. This was to symbolize that humans spend a third of their lives sleeping. I don't know if any of you noticed that, but there it is. Oh, I was waiting to tell you guys that. Oh yes. And another last thing, the last thing I'll tell you, because there's still more. Some of you might have picked on that. Did you know that all the characters in every single era and episode we visited to are all connected in one way or another? Remember that Russian who was interrogating the Mujahideen? He was none other than Grigory, who was there at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, saving the world. With a very little bit of time left to live, he decided to join the Russian army with the last bit of his life. And as we know how that ended, huh? Anyway, every single character is related in one way or another. But I will leave that to the audience to go back and look and see if you guys can figure out who is who. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the show. I won't keep you for much longer. Just one more thanks for coming, alright? Peace out! Hoorah! Marines, come on, can I get another hoorah? Hoorah! Yeah, that's it. One last thing before you go. I need to explain the outfit for some of you who are wondering what this is all about. So, Insurgent, come on up. Before we lose the light, I'll start with the Insurgent. I don't want this delivery, no thank you. So the outfit at the start was simply a Soviet Afghanistan 𝐤𝐭𝐤 uniform. It's my homemade one, so it's not authentic. However, that is more or less what the Soviets looked like when they invaded Afghanistan. The second outfit, the Mujahideen fighter, was just your typical Afghanistan fashion. There was no uniform for the Mujahideen, but simply just their traditional Afghan dress. Yet again, my homemade outfit, not totally authentic. The next outfits that you saw, the World Trade Center businessman, this is true, that was just your typical fashion from 2001 AD. And you notice that little earpiece? It's true, this was the age of Bluetooth, the new age, new pioneering age. And you'll find many businessmen in New York be very fashionable to have a little Bluetooth earpiece connected to their ear. So that outfit's pretty self-explanatory. Now we'll go on to the Insurgent. So in the Iraq War, it all first began in 2003 when the US Army and Marines were fighting Saddam Hussein's Republican Guard and his army. I was going to show my Republican Guard outfit, but it was a bit rough, and I thought actually a better way to represent the Iraq War was the other 99% of it, which was fought with insurgents. Just your everyday man and woman living in Iraq, well, mostly men, yes, women were forbidden to fight, but sometimes women did contribute and carry arms for Al-Qaeda. So of course in Iraq there's a big mishmash of different groups, including Al-Qaeda. So as we can see, he's just in your typical fashion from around 2004 with jeans, a t-shirt, sneakers, and of course wearing a captured bulletproof vest, as well as a bandolier of ammunition that he captured and that was supplied by his superiors. And over here he wears a gutra. So gutra originates in Saudi Arabia actually in the 1970s. This particular model of gutra came out. So you wouldn't see it in the Soviet Afghanistan war, but more of in Iraq you'd start to see an influx of gutras. So this is just your typical gutra, tied in a fashion to hide the mouth, which traditionally would be tied because of desert storms and life in the desert. Remember, the original gutra design goes back centuries. And speaking of centuries, the last thing I'd like to add is that another interesting thing about the differences between the insurgents and the West is that in many of Osama bin Laden's fatwas, which were basically his outlines for what he believes, he believed in a new Arab caliphate. He wanted to revive the old medieval caliphate. So this really was a war in contrast between old-fashioned and new-fashioned. But of course, sometimes old-fashioned does work. But nonetheless, the fighters fighting in jihad or holy war were often given invigoration from old texts and old ways and old stories of Arabic conquest back in the Middle Ages. And so of course that's about it. Now my outfit, the outfit of the United States Marine from 2004. I'm starting from the bottom, I wear my combat boots. It would be more common for soldiers in the Iraq War to wear desert boots, which were desert colored and made out of canvas. However, you do occasionally see soldiers wearing the standard black military American boots, which I don. Going up to the uniform, this is called the DCU, the Desert Camouflage Uniform. However, an interesting thing to note is that you see all these pockets. Check out how many pockets I got. One over here, 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 another two inside there, another one over here, and I'm sure there was another, and some pen holders right over here. Quite neat, huh? This model of uniform only came out in 2004, so hence this uniform goes back to 2004. In the Battle of Fallujah in November and December, soldiers would start seeing the new uniforms, updated combat uniforms, entering service. But they would still be in the old DCU desert camouflage. On my chest, I wear an OTV, or outer tactical vest. United States soldiers would wear these vests to protect themselves from small arms fire and shrapnel. These actually could stop small pistol rounds, unlike we go back to the olden times with steel armor and the early flak jackets. Those usually could only stop shrapnel. But with new inventions such as Kevlar back in the 1970s and 80s, the new soldier of the 21st century was equipped in new and the latest and greatest gear. So the vest is very simple, and you can open it very easily like this. It's secured by Velcro, and slip it off. And quite neat is on the back over here. You see this little thing over here? That's a little carry handle. Yes, it's useful for carrying vests to the front. However, its intended purpose was to carry a wounded soldier off the battlefield. That handle would provide a good grip. And this vest, you can attach neck guards, you can even attach a throat guard, a groin guard, arm guards. But most soldiers in the Iraq War, from accounts that I've heard myself, some soldiers would simply just be in their underwear, and when they get into battle, whip on their vest, whip on their helmet, and there they are, ready to fight. So they find that greenhorns and freshly arrived soldiers would wear the vest, the neck protectors, the groin guards, but after about a year or two on duty, they would simply ditch all of that, since it was very heavy and cumbersome. This vest could weigh a lot because it's filled with ceramic plates, which was designed to stop threats. And last but not least, on top of me, I wear my 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐾 helmet. So this helmet was designed in late 70s, introduced in 1980 to the American military. And this helmet replaced, and the 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐾 helmet was designed to replace the M1 helmet, which had been used since World War II. Whew, it's about time we replaced this old thing, made out of steel. Steel could not stop small arms fire, but Kevlar could. Yes, they were almost the same weight, if not even a bit heavier, but it was worth the trade-off in the eyes of the US Army. In its naked form, this is what it looks like. Quite a neat ergonomic design. Some say it was designed over the German World War II helmet, which it does share similarities with. But the US tried to remodel a helmet designed over the human head. And this is what they came up with. And you could of course put many attachments on the helmet, such as a camouflage cover, which would match the rest of the camouflage, giving the soldier a great ability to hide in the desert and be seen less. On top, I also wear desert goggles, which many soldiers would wear to protect their eyes from the desert winds. On the back here, you see these little glowing things. These are known as cat eyes. These little bands were introduced all the way even back in Vietnam as a way to prevent friendly fire. When you see two little eyes like this on a helmet looking at you, you know it's a friendly. The weapon has of course subsequently improved since Vietnam War. This is now the M16A2, not A1, A2. Essentially designed to be a little bit more compact and strong, with better materials being used. And of course a longer magazine, so 30 bullets instead of 20, very useful. And yeah, soldiers would really enjoy these weapons. However, they could only find 3-round bursts and semi-auto. You couldn't just hold down the trigger and just keep unloading. That was a bit annoying, but then the United States Marine Corps, which was us, we improved on it. Another way to tell the difference between the Army and the Marines is the Army wore brown undershirts, the Marines wore green undershirts, which you can't see now. And of course they would wear the anchor of the Marine symbol on their chest. Thanks for coming. Get yourselves home safely now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes.
Yeah, before everyone goes, just as the junction, we want to thank Gareth for all of the exciting weeks and bringing history to life for us. It was so wonderful to have you here, so thank you for the partnership. It's been so wonderful to learn, and the kids have had such a ball, and you've got a proper following, so let us know where we can come and watch you next.
I definitely don't want to stop the weekly shows, the live shows, so I will have to make some plans. I'm still going to continue my extramural at primary school, but Mara, just, yeah, thank you too for just providing a stage for me in these early days of my shows. So just thank you, Mara, thank you. Sorry, the vest's a bit uncomfortable, sorry. No, she's learned that. She learned, yeah.
I learned something, so that's what it's all about.
That's
so
what it's all about.
everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Mara. Thank you.
Woo.
Right, Mr. Insurgent, let's get packing up now.